You had these fears that you had to confront, and you had to put the two next to each other and say, is my goal more important than this fear? And you chose the goal, which is 100%. Awesome.
And also I would add like pain. Are you enough pain to move yourself?
Yeah, true. There was a few years ago, I was training for the military special operations. To point out, I was not in the military. I was not in special operations, but I was training for it.
Right.
Long story behind that. But part of that was I wasn't a big fan of heights.
Yeah.
And so like I literally would put myself in positions that were terrifying on purpose.
Yeah.
And I would go to the Grand Canyon per se and get as close to the edge as I could and stand there for as long as I could, back up and then stand there a little bit longer, right?
Like
and just try to absorb that and get me mentally stronger. And then we, would hike through the canyon stuff, and then we'd go through, I forget the name of it, but there was like iron rungs on the sides of cliffs that you have to climb and clip into and stuff. It's in West Virginia. It's actually really cool. But me and my now wife, either fiance or girlfriend at the time, like did that, and it's hundreds of feet up off a sheer cliff face. And I was terrified, but I was like, what's bigger, the fear or the goals? And you had to compare the two and confront the two and say, if you're not willing to do this, I'm not willing to hit these goals.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to be in special operations.
Right.
And if I can't sit on the side of this cliff, dude, you're never going to make it. So are you going to let this stop you, or are you going to be in special operations? And you got to choose one.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's really cool. One, that you point out, hey, I'm not just cruising for the first year until I get my first deal, or however many months it was. I'm working full time. And then you're getting off that. You're eating when you can, and you're working, you're studying, you're out there networking, which is uncomfortable. You had these fears that you had to confront, and you had to put the two next to each other and say, is my goal more important than this fear? And you chose the goal, which is 100%. Awesome.
And also I would add like pain. Are you enough pain to move yourself?
Yeah, true. If it's too comfortable over here, you have no reason to move closer to that goal.
Yeah. Living in my mom's basement and like having nothing was a good enough pain for me, Like, I don't get the hell out of here.
You found the deal from a wholesaler?
Yeah.
Did you meet the wholesaler at a meetup?
We were actually in the same Fortune Builders like networking group. And the thing is, like, honestly, like when I started real estate, I was like so stupid. Like I didn't know about marketing and sales. Like I had no idea. And plus the coaches that I had, I mean, they're great and all, but they didn't actually tell me to focus on that. They just told me to learn and then just meet. What I should have done is like ask better questions, but I didn't know how to ask better questions then.
Right. You got to learn how to ask good questions.
Yeah, exactly. Sure. And so I didn't know it was a marketing game and a follow-up game the whole time. I was like, what the heck?
I sent the mailers, like, why is no one calling?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I wasted a lot of money on marketing because I had no idea what to do. And so I was frustrated at this point in time because I was like really eager to get a deal. And so my buddy had a deal that he didn't want to do and didn't want to flip, and so he sold it to me. It was a fire damaged property. I don't recommend this as your first fix and flip. As anybody, if they're looking to fix and flip, don't do this. It was fire damaged property, didn't have a roof on it, it was vacant, had squatters, it had the whole nine on that. And so that one project taught me so much, and that's like a whole saga in itself. First flip, I had a job and I had to do this. I had to go through permitting, I had to go through all these different things. I get a loan, and I was so eager to take this on, that's why I took it on.